Good morning, everyone. Take a moment here and give myself a restart. First of all, I just want to say good morning. And we're going to do this countdown right now. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Power of Pure Presence. My name's Austin, and we're going to take some time today and honor all the fathers out there. And I'll get into that, send out some well wishes. But first, I want to welcome you to the program. If you're new, if you are returning, if you somehow stumbled upon this, I welcome you, and just blessed with this beautiful day. I trust you're already hearing the sounds and the noises, and I want to invite you to hang in here with me today for as long as your schedule allows. And I do want to give you the opportunity to honor your father. And when I say that, it may be a role model. It may be a male role model, somebody who played a role model or was like a father. Because I've been blessed, I've had different male role models step into my life, and I was able to learn something from each of them. And it's interesting. I'll give you the location, and I'll explain to you what just happened here. I'm in the back of the cemetery here. There's this beautiful gazebo over here. Cue fire truck sirens. You never know what's going to show up. But I just had a mother and daughter walk up here, and they were here paying their respects to their husband and father that was lost. I can still see the fresh soil from the ground, and I just felt led to come here today. I don't know why, but follow that intuition. So think about. We're going to get ready to pause here, but take a moment and think about your father. And I wrote a poem actually this morning. I have two poems to share with you today. But what I want you to do, and I'm going to set this up if you're here for the first time. I said this on a couple of videos. We take the time to pause and breathe. When you pause and breathe, you take your nervous system from sympathetic, fight, flight, or fright, to parasympathetic, rest, refresh, digest. This is biologically, scientifically proven. So and the reason why I'm bringing this up today, I just feel led to bring this up. All you need to do is take your car and drive across town, and you will see that most people are operating from a state of fight or flight. They're in a state of anxiety. They're rushing to get somewhere. Their to-do list is popping in their head, and they are in a rush. So when we do pause and breathe on the show, it's to get you to get into that calm state and to make it an ongoing practice. So it's to condition it throughout the week, throughout the day. And we're only going to do it here for a minute or two. And then I want to honor fathers. I want to honor your comments here. I see them coming in. And take a time to tag somebody in the video that is either your father who you want to honor or a male role model that you've met along the way. Because not all fathers, right? Not all fathers play male role models. They may not be somebody we look up to, but we can learn from all of it. And that's the beautiful gift. And I learned so much from my parents, my dad. So let me just take a moment here. I'm going to do this. Take a moment, and I'm going to pan this way and just take a moment to pause and breathe. And I welcome you to breathe in through your nose and see if you can find a rhythm. Maybe let the belly expand, because this is where you're changing your biochemistry. And if you I like to pause at the top and the bottom of each breath, but see what flows for you. So I'm going to take a moment here. Just take a moment to pause and breathe. Breathe in through your nose. See if you can pause. Breathe out through your mouth. See if you can elongate that breath. With each breath that you fill your lungs to capacity, belly expands. Elongated breaths. You're telling your body it's calm, it's safe, and you're bringing yourself into this moment. You've already been conditioned to do, go, go, go. You've already been conditioned for that. That happens automatically. What doesn't happen automatically is the ability to just sit and calm and be peaceful and pause. So we use the breath where we don't have to think. We just find the breath and let what's supposed to happen naturally occur. It's an allowance, not a striving. And you can feel it naturally. You don't even need me to tell you, because you feel it. You don't. And let me know if you feel that, if you did that. Good morning, Mandy. Happy Father's Day. Thank you for wishing my dad a happy Father's Day. I appreciate that. I'm navigating from the phone today. Good morning, Cheryl. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And so I want to give a moment here. All of a sudden we got some activity with airplanes and fire trucks, but helicopters. Wow, they almost crossed over each other. Probably at different altitudes. I want to take a moment to honor all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. And to every person who stepped into the father figure to be that presence, positive role model. And if you're a father, you're in this role now, do not underestimate the power of pure presence in your child's life, because men are programmed to go out and provide. And sometimes we can get confused in thinking that in all the providing that we're doing is a showing of love, but sometimes all your family wants is your presence, just your presence, your undivided attention when there's nothing to do other than to be present. And if you think about the times, I'll give you a memory of my father. You see, this is the first memory. So do you have a memory of your father? Here's a memory of my dad. We were out doing, because my dad was always about work, 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 work. So we were out doing, I think we were pulling weeds in the field or something, or planting something. We were pulling weeds or we were planting. Maybe a day kind of like this, a little bit hotter, a little bit warmer, summertime, open field, pulling weeds, planting. And then there was this big tree. He used to call it the buttonwood tree. And this tree was huge, provided great shade over the area. And I remember we took a break from the work and we laid down on the grass. God, I think about that now, the ticks and stuff. But anyway, we laid down on the grass and we fell asleep. That was it. We just fell asleep on the grass. And that was a beautiful memory. And you see, it wasn't anything grandiose. So a lot of times it's just these moments of presence with a parent or a loved one or a father. So think about a time when you felt that with a male role model. Could be your father, could be an uncle, could be a caretaker, where you felt that. Do you have a moment? Do you have a moment that you remember? And then if you're in that role of father right now, just think about being present. Uh, Look at your child a little longer. Sit with them a little extra. Put your arms around them one more time. Look them in the eye. Tell them you love them. They're the things that will be cherished. Not that not that you made X amount of money and you provided X home. It's these moments. So I got a couple poems. I'm going to keep today short. This is just a scratch that I wrote down this morning, but I really like it. Let me see if I can, because I haven't rewritten it yet. So let me see if I can connect the dots here. Okay. Uh, the value of presence, oft forgotten or understated. A father's eye of attention cannot be debated. For whether his life good nor bad, he's the only father you ever had. So celebrate the good and the lessons learned. Know that his heart also yearned for the pure, the powerful. Love and strength are his true essence, forever delivered by his lasting presence. Some fathers you can think about with love and fondness. Some fathers need to be forgiven. Some fathers became fathers before they were ready. And some fathers just fit comfortably into the role and they follow their duty. And some others, even when they don't have it all figured out. And that's why I think power of pure presence is so powerful, because your presence is the most valuable thing. And giving that family and child space with your presence and guidance is so huge. It's so big. So I'm just going to give you an opportunity, if you're live playback podcast, think about your father today. If we're a positive role model in your life, a male figure, honor them today in your own way. And I have a poem for fathers who have physically passed beyond this physical realm, and I'm going to share that here in a moment. This is a poem that is going to be in the book Seeds of Infinitude. It's the upcoming book that I'm working on. And it's also going to be created as an art piece, and it's going to go up for auction. It's called Dispersion. So let me read that to you now. And by the way, if you're here on live, type in something for your father. So I got to pull this out here. Dispersion. For all fathers who have physically passed. If you seek me again, you need not look far. Cast your eyes up. I'm glistening in a star. I pierce through the soaring eagle's eye, tracing across the radiant blue sky. I'm in the wind, whispering through the trees. My presence so real, yet cannot be seized. I seem light years away, but somehow right here, laced in the echo of your year after year. You feel me for a moment, and then it is gone. Longing and yearning, should you carry on. Rising, you feel me again, stronger still. Storm passes, sunbeam upon your windowsill. Light now diffracted from infinite years. Pausing, realization, a rainbow appears. Peace to your being, unexplainably so. Forever and a day, you come to know. If you seek me again, you need not look far, for you are in all of me, and I am all you are. And that's a poem called Dispersion. I wrote this a couple months ago, and then there's an art piece here, which you can't really see, but this is going to be auctioned off in September at a live event. It's going to be an art piece, and I'm excited to release the book called Dispersion, which I believe is going to speak to people in a deep and profound way, called Seeds of Infinitude. I want to thank you so much for being here today. This was just a short shout out to all the fathers out there. My dad, God rest his soul. Uh, I have nothing but gratitude. And I'm telling you, it was Not easy. Not easy. Lots of stuff to sort through. But oh, the lessons came through. Lessons. All it takes is one person to learn the lessons, and generations can be changed. Generations upon generations can be changed with one person. That's it. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're on your journey. Maybe you're a father to be, getting ready for the beginning of fatherhood. Maybe you've been a role model, a stepfather, and that's what I want to do right now. I want to give a shout out to my dad. I love you, Dad, and my stepfather, who I'm going to see today, who's been a major uh, role model in my life. And it's interesting. The lessons never stop, even when the person's not with you anymore. You still can draw from that. You still can draw from that and learn. So before I end, I'm just going to give a quick walk around here. This is I'm at the Haddonfield Baptist Church Cemetery. It's very old. I was walking past gravestones from the 1800s, and you see, I saw Father. One of the things said Father on it, and it's on a little bit of an overlook here, on top of this river here. It runs through. You can see I'm on the phone today, so a little bit limited, but I actually not limited. I can be more mobile. It is just a beautiful day today. For those of you on the podcast that will get this later, there's a deer. See the deer walking through the water? Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Let me know if you can see that, because there's a deer and her babies right there. Look at that. Wow. I could not have scripted that if I tried. That was just amazing. Did you see the deer? Just happened to be walking down in the shallow water with the baby, and they just walked up on back into the woods. So anyway, thank you so much for being here today. Happy Father's Day to everybody who's in that role. And this is Power of Pure Presence. And just a quick update: I am doing some reset. There might be a pause in the show for a period. I'm working that out right now. But just stay tuned and just take a moment throughout the day, throughout the week. Pause and breathe. Find that deep breath inside of you, and remember what's most important in each moment. God bless everyone. Have a great day.